Life is interesting. You know, it tends to come like in phases and cycles, and they're not all great. You know, I have these phases where it's like everything I touch turns to gold. And then I have these other phases where it's like everything I touch turns to something else altogether. And it's interesting how it happens like that. It's not, you know, like I don't have one of those boring lives where it's pretty much just the same all the time. I have one of those lives where it's just like everything's fabulous and then everything's like really rough. And it's amazing to me how many great things or how many crappy things can be crammed into such a short period of time sometimes. And you know, there's sayings, you know, like, well, if you're at the bottom, you know, there's nowhere to go but up. I don't like sayings like that because I will tell you firsthand from my experience that the bottom can fall out on you, literally. You know, and people will say sometimes, well, it can only get better from here. I'm like, don't curse it. I know better. So as you can probably guess, I've been going through one of those rough phases lately. And as you can guess, it's been pretty rough. I mean, they've just been stacked, one thing on top of the other, just back to back, and it's just like, oh, come on, life, give me a freaking break. Seriously. But I feel like things are about to turn around. It's just kind of that gut feeling I get that, you know, a shift is coming. And I actually had a really good day today, for a change. That's sad, eh? And look, you know what? I have a good life. I do. And even at my worst, when things are really going rough, I know that, you know, I still have it made, and things are a lot better than they were, let's say, 10 years ago, or in someone else's life, or what have you. But when you're going through a hard time, you're not comparing yourself to you were 10 years ago. What you're doing is comparing, you know, where you are to where you know you should be, or where you were 6 months ago, or what have you. That's just how we work, right? So, anyway, you know, comparative or not, look, it was a rough time. That's all we'll say about that. So like I said, today was a really good day. Had a fun time. I got up super early this morning after another sleepless night. The tossing and turning has really been bad this week. It's just been a rough time, but I decided to get up early anyway, set an alarm, drug myself out of bed, got myself through the shower, and met a friend at Starbucks in the next town over. It's about a half hour away, the nearest Starbucks. And anyway, oh, before that I went and got my nails done. And how ironic, I would run into my real estate agent there. I have not laid eyes on her in 4.5 years since I closed on this house here. And so it's just very ironic because in my last video, I was talking about getting ready to sell my house. So we connected, we talked about it, got that all worked out, etc. So had a great coffee, great time with my friend. We worked on our website a little bit, had a wonderful lunch, and came back, went to Tractor Supply to pick up some dog food for Slim. And boy, was there some nice eye candy at Tractor Supply today. And, you know, just had a really good day all the way around. So feeling a lot better and feeling a little bit motivated and inspired. Next, I'm headed out of town to spend a day or two away alone by myself by the river. Just need some me time to regroup and a little focus time for my work. And so that's the plan, and I will see you from there in the next video.